We all start somewhere. We start with the day. We start with him. We start with family. We start with a lesson. And the perfect wave. We start here and here. We start at your office and your home. We start with the connections that matter the most, the ones that move us, change us, inspire us. In an ever-expanding world, personal connections are what tie everything together, what ties us together. We all start somewhere. At GTA, we start with you.
Buenas and Hafa Day, Guam. It's your main host here for the League of Legends Spring Tournament 2024. It's me, Damon Michael, and as you can see, it's gonna be a solo cast today. But don't worry, I don't want you guys to get off, Sal. We're gonna miss Ark or the other casters. It's fine. We're gonna be doing this. Today is gonna be the last week for the group stage for the League of Legends 2024 Spring Tournament, and it's going to be action-packed. There's a possible three-way tie that could happen depending on 2 games. The UOG Janitors have to win both their games this week, which is going to be happening today. And we're going to be going ahead and watching one of those games as well. And also, CWB needs to beat the competitive team, or T2, later on today. But for now, we're going to be going ahead and watching the Baba Ducks versus the UOG Janitors. But of course, this stream would not be possible without the people behind us helping us out every day that we have. So of course, we're going to thank GTA, Global Recycling Center, the Pacific Federal Management, NACE Esports, Pacific Data Systems, the MacTech Guam, UOG Endowment Foundation, Laddie Esports, Twitch, the University of Guam Triton Store, Heavy Hitters, and Micronesia Brokers Incorporated. And if you guys don't know, the UOG's Esports Championship Tournament that should be happening in about 2 weeks from now, registrations have opened up, and we're going to be looking to be playing games like chess, Super Street Fighter, Tekken, and many, many more games. If you are looking to join this competition, go ahead, check out our social media at the UOG Triton Esports Instagram page, and you'll be able to find that registrations are $15 to be able to win a portion of the grand prize of $3,500. So yeah, like I said, we have a very action-packed game for you today. I believe both teams already have gotten into drafts, so let's go ahead and turn it in to Baba Ducks versus Janitors. Zen, can you resend this draft LoL links? Did they send? Are they sending it? What's going on here? What? So what? You can't see it at all? No, no, no. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there you go, guys. Sorry about that. It looks like we had a little technical difficulties, but we are here in the draft for the Janitors versus Babaducks. Babaducks have decided to go with blue side, and we're all going to go ahead. We're going to see that the Babaducks have picked up Jinx, Blitzcrank, and Malzahar. And on the side of Janitors, they do have Seraphine, Jin, Hui. Wow, this is such a great start for Babaducks. I think them first picking Jinx for Glitchy, who's playing today. Jinx is one of her main picks that we can see. And it's like one of her main ADCs. I know she's been playing other ADCs like Zeri and things like all these hyper carries. So it's really good to see that she's on this champion. We do see that the Blitzcrank was picked up for Immortal, which is after seeing the Seraphine Jin, great pickup, honestly. Like if they are able to land those hooks onto Blitzcrank or onto Seraphine or Jin, they will be able to make good use of the CC chain and be able to kill Seraphine Jin. The Hui into Malzahar. Malzahar is something new for Yaxter. I haven't seen him play it in the tournament at all, so this is something completely different. He usually plays like Azir. He plays all these like hyper scaling mid laners, Talia, things like that. And of course, we have Wonton on the side of Janitors picking up his infamous Hui. I think this is the champion that he's been basically picking 24/7. I don't think he's ever actually played anything new, but there's nothing wrong with that. Hui is just one of those really strong champions at the moment. We do see that the side of Babaducks have picked up the Xin Zhao, and then also Mumu was picked up on the side of Janitors. Very interesting. Oh, it looks like Jarkuns is gonna go with the Malphite top into Dofi here. I mean, Dofi's gonna have this he's gonna have this last pick here, so it's gonna be very good. We're gonna see how this goes into. And when we look at the bans, we do see that a lot of top lane bans were put in. You know, we do see Alawi taken away from both sides, both top laners. Wukong taken away, Mordekaiser, and are getting rid of the Mundo and Volibear. And it looks like it's going to be a Camille for Dofi, something that he has not played all tournament. He has been known for these tanks like Dr. Mundo playing Malphite. So him picking Camille is going to be a little bit of a different game. And I'm very excited to see what we're going to do with this draft. The Janitors team does have a very strong potential for pick, using the Seraphine, using Jin W's, using a Mumu and Camille. So if any one of the Babaducks players, the carries specifically, are caught out, it's going to look very bad for them. So, okay, of course, we're going to go ahead and get into the little spectator delay here. We're going to see all the bans going through. And, I mean, I guess we're just kind of watching how things were picked. So we're going to see the Lee Sin, the Nocturne. Lee Sin, oh, it looks like I just noticed Crimson Comet is going to be subbing in for the Babaducks over Biba Michael today. From what I heard, Biba Michael had some other obligations he needed to tend to. So they are subbing in their coach, basically, Mr. Crimson Comet. Very interesting lineup. You know, like Jarkuns and Yaxter and Immortal, of course, the mainstays in this team. So they do have a sub-jungler and technically Glitchy and Smiling do sub-out ADC role. So it's going to be a very, very, very interesting game. I'm very, very excited, basically, to see what's going to go on. So I'm very excited to see what's going to be going on and like how everything's going to be working out during this whole stream. This whole game. I mean, again, this game is very important for the UOG Janitors. If they do win this series, they are one game away from being able to make the playoffs during the playoffs, basically, where they will have to go on to challenge Comp Team, or UOG T2, and also the Cuddly Wuddly Bears to see which two teams will make third and fourth place for semifinals. So this game, everything is on the line. And I guess this is that moment that Dofi took to pick that Camille and say, look, you guys have seen me on tanks. You guys have seen me on bruisers. This time, I'm the carry. And I think this is a time where they're looking to play around this top laner. Camille into Malphite has very strong early game. And definitely, if Camille gets online really early, bullies out the Malphite, then this game may look very scary for the side of Babaducks. But the Babaducks do have the ability to stop Camille from looking for these picks, using that Malzahar, using that Xin Zhao and Malphite ultis, all to make sure that when that Camille comes in, they're locking him down and saying, you cannot play this game. So I'm very excited to see like how both teams will kind of react. Again, they do still have that Blitzcrank and that Jinx. So realistically, Camille needs to find that Jinx, but it's also might be a little scary if him and Royal Clash 670 do not go in at the same time. Because if Camille is the very first person to get picked off, I think she will just get ulted to high noon and be never seen in this game. So let's go ahead. We are preparing the loadout now. Again, guys, we're going to be going into a quick 3-minute spectator delay. So while we're waiting, I don't want you guys to go ahead and don't touch your mouse. Don't turn off the stream. Don't do any of that nonsense because, again, we have an action-packed tournament, last day of groups waiting for you guys. So let's go ahead and take that quick break. We'll be back when the game starts. And we are loading up onto Summoner's Rift. Can we take away the yeah, we're loading up into the game, guys. So you know, it's gonna take a little time. Well, why are we stuck at 0%? The game freeze? That's fine. Since it's doing this, and it's probably the new patch, we're just gonna go spectator, no more like inside spectating. We'll just actually spectate the game. You know what I mean? Yeah, right click spectate. That's the best that we can do. I don't want any issues, you know. Oh, yeah, no, yeah. The issues with production, man. This is how hard it is. Let him rewind it first. Nah, I don't want the bullshit. Ready to go? Alright, sorry about that, guys. It looks like game is on its way. We're already 2 minutes in. And it looks like Yaxter and Wonton here are going to be going ahead. Wonton taking an early trade versus Yaxter. Looks like here's the Jarquins and Dofi in the top lane. Looks like they're kind of duking it out. Let's go ahead and bring up the item list. You know, make sure that we see what's going on in this game. It does look like there is a CS gap right now, a little bit in the bot lane. I mean, Gucci is going to be able to pick up all this remaining CS she's missing. She is kind of getting hard shoved in. Of course, this is kind of that ability. She is just going to, versus Jhin, Seraphine, they just have a lot of poke and a lot of damage to push you out of lane. As we can see there, Seraphine throwing out the double. Oh, I just noticed, it is going to be Shoko and Skyla bot lane, the main ADC. It looks like Hycon is not in this game at all. So this is actually the main lineup that the Janitors had at the beginning of the tournament, but due to a lot of unforeseen circumstances, we're unable to have this lineup play. Looks like here, Skyla going ahead. Mortal throwing out the hook. That's going to be on a 13-second cooldown. Just getting him good minion. You know, he's trying to help Glitchy get the CS. Crimson Comet is going to be, looks like he is looking to full clear here, and Mumu is a little faster on the full clear. Has finished the Gromp, is going to be moving down to the Scuttle Crab now. Xin Zhao going towards the Scuttle is going to stop away from his Gromp. Looks like Dofi did get an early war. I think he might, maybe with this push that Jarkuns has and this slow push. Oh, look, first blood in the bot side already for the side of Shoko. Did flash forward, probably four-shotted the Glitchy in the face there. Might have gotten rooted by Skyla, I'm unsure, but let's go see. Let's see how things will go. I mean, first blood going over to Jin is going to be very good for them. Looks like Yaxter just taking a little bit of damage from Wonton here playing Hui. It is hard to keep your shield up versus Wei, because you know Wei has like all his poke abilities, so he doesn't really get to like utilize the shield correctly to be able to do trades. Crimson Comet is looking here to kind of help Yaxter make sure get this lane wave pushed in. It is going to be spotted on this ward. Now is looking towards this top lane, but Royal Clash is kind of possibly looking for a roam. Jarkuns doesn't have any mana to really help out Crimson Comet during this gank. Is going to get spotted on this ward that was just recently placed. Dofi is going to be going ahead. He's going to hook shot out of there. And it looks like Crimson Comet is just going to help and just push the lane. Get it out of this bad state for him. You know, basically allowing Jarkuns to just get a good back off here. So that he can probably go pick up a tier or something different. He is going to be grass. Mortal getting a good hook on the Skyla here, but Glitchy not in position to be able to take advantage of a good hook, and who knows, maybe that forces Skyla to play a little bit of back, knowing that Immortal is has that potential to hook her. So well played, good hook by the side of Immortal. We do see that Shellku is going to be going for that dirt. Is going to be looking to be playing that that more lethality variant of what's it called? Jin, sorry. Yeah. Oh, good hook by Immortal there, just grabbing and securing the what's it called, the cannon. It is going to be looking like a very slow game here. Both teams kind of playing it a little cautious. I mean, especially for the side of Janitors, they know that this game is really important for their playoff potential. So they're not trying to do anything crazy yet. Maybe kind of play it safe. You know, look for the right opportunities. Royal Clash is going to be looking possibly for a gank here on the side of bot lane. Looks like Crimson Colin finding Wonton out. Might be able to do a little bit more damage, push him out of lane. Looks like Mortal is going to get rooted. Flash for the side of Amumu. Flashes are being burnt everywhere. Glitchy getting out of that. Good flashes, making sure that Janitor's unable to really do anything with that gank. Well played for the side of the Bob Ducks. Looks like Royal Clash is going to get spotted on the ward here. They are going to be going ahead and taking the Drake. Crimson Comet is topside, so he is not able to contest this Drake, even if they wanted to. He's just going to go ahead and take the Grubs as a fair handshake treat. They're just going to take it and say, good day to you, gentlemen. We're going to switch. You can have that, and I'll have these. I think this is actually very good for the side of Baba Ducks. They do have a team that wants, they do have a team that has a little bit more of a scaling opportunity. So if they are able to use these Grubs and be able to get turret plating, they might be able to get to that point with gold where it doesn't matter that they basically outscale the side of UOG Janitors. Looks like Wonton is going to go ahead, start roaming up here, is going to spot Crimson Comet. Ooh, that could have been a steal if it was just in range. I feel like that kid could have done something. It looks like Dofi is going to start going ahead, trading onto Jarkuns here. Jarkuns picking up the Bomby Cinder while Dofi picking up the Tiamat. Not too sure if this is a good first item for him. I feel like he probably should have just gone straight with damage, especially something like a Black Cleaver or a Sundered Sky. If he were to able to get those items first, he might have been able to do something. Very slow game, like I said. It looks like Jarcoons is going to hit level 7. CS-wise, it is going to be a 30 CS gap in the bot lane, which is kind of scary. Glitchy here needs to be able to farm, get to reach that 3-item point where she can run over, get excited, and take over this game, but it's looking kind of scary right now. Immortal might be looking for a hook here. Skyla is way out of position. Oh, just barely not able to clip Skyla there. I'm pretty sure if he saw that opportunity just a little bit quicker, it could have been something good. Maybe blowing a flash exhaust on Skyla. It looks like Dolphy here is not going to be taking advantage of the early game versus oh wait, he's gonna go in, hookshot hits, is gonna get a quick trade, but it's Malphite with armor. He's just gonna stack armor and not allow this Camille to really do any damage to him. It looks like the gold lead is around the 2K mark. Again, I think this gold lead is purely driven the bot lane. We do see it's now a 40 CS gap between Glitchy and Shoko here. Glitchy really needs to just focus on that CS, get to that point where she can become 3 items, and really be able to take over this game. I feel like Crimson Comet also, on this early game jungler that wants to skirmish, needs to find better opportunities. He's been kind of looking for stuff, but not able to find anything. He's going to catch Royal Clash here, backing, is going to stop his back. Won't be able to continue because he knows that the bot lane isn't missing. They could be there to back him up if anything were to happen. Both teams really playing it slow. They are just trying to scale, which is not something Janitors really want to do here. They need to pick up this pace. They need to find some sort of objective to fight over. Maybe these Void Grubs that are going to be spawning in about 1:30 might be the area that Janitors will need to take over and try to get a few more kills on the board. Maybe find some opportunity to really get to the Babaducks. Okay, one time trying to breaking the shield onto Malzahar here, but again, this is like something that Malzahar is gonna do. He's gonna use these his E's passive and burn away the minions with his Void Grubs and really just keep Hui from being able to move. And it looks like Crimson Comet might be getting collapsed on, trying to find the scuttle. Dolphy is looking for any angle, but they're gonna go ahead and just take away the scuttle from Crimson Comet here. Jarkuns is kind of rotating upwards here now. They might look for something, but there is no vision. So if Crimson Comet finds a good angle, they might be able to find something, but nothing's going on here. Shoko's sitting in the bush. He is stacking 4 traps there in the bush. If Immortal or Glitchy were to walk on that, they are going to be eating a huge chunk of damage. Looks like they are going to be rotating 4 grubs here. Royal Clash is moving forward, is going to catch Crimson Comet on his Gromp. But he's going to steal it away with the bandage toss. Ulti goes off. Crimson Comet in trouble here. Doesn't get hits it by another bandage toss. Ulti by the Xin Zhao, but it doesn't matter. Will he be able to get out? Jarkuns does ulti forward. He's going to stop 2 of them from moving. Yaxter is in the back, but Winston going to get the QW off. And he's going to ulti onto Jarkuns. Here's going to be a double kill for the side of Janitors. Well played. Royal Clash really finding a good opportunity to go in and bully Crimson Comet from doing anything. But Immortal looking for the opportunity. Did see that Skyla was on the top side. Is going to start the ult, but the hook's going to miss. They're just going to chunk him. But Shoku might be able to 1v2 this. Glitchy is going forward, taking as much damage. Is going to take the turret shot. They might be able to dive him or push him off this turret. Shoko does need to just back and ulti the wave so he can secure as much as possible. But it looks like he's going to go ahead and get them all. So it doesn't matter. But plate does go towards Glitchy here. Might be able to give her some gold that she does need with Winston. Well played for the side of Janitors when they did that cheeky invade, and they were able to get the other 3 grubs away. Just Steven was really on top of his game. He hit the bandage toss, stole the Gromp, and just really doing such. So it looks like Skyla is going to be here in the bot lane. Traps are going to go out. They're trying to push Immortal and Glitchy off, stopping their bases. But it looks like Crimson Comet might be doing Dragon right now. He does not have any assistance if this were to go down, but he is going to pick up the Hex, take Drake, and it looks like it's going to be a... Ooh. looks like we're going to be going with the Chemtech Soul here. This would actually be very beneficial for the side of Babaducks if they're able to gate it. Being able to negate some of that damage, that upfront burst damage that like Camille and Jin and Hui have, might be able to save people like Jinx from dying from upfront burst. So really hope that Babaducks do play for that scaling, be able to get those dragons. Hui here and Malzahar kind of just battling over CS in the mid lane, pushing the lane. Yaxter still yet to not have used his ult. I feel like he does have an opportunity. I mean, he does have the Rylai's compared to Winston's Archangel Staff. And we do see that it looks like Jarkuns is going to be going towards that Thornmail. Not too sure if that should be the item. I mean, I guess in lane it sounds correct because Camille won't be able to heal. But outside of lane, it doesn't really have much opportunity to do much. Maybe he's going for the Sunfire. I could be wrong with that. But it looks like Crimson Comet here looking on the Scuttle Crab. The Rift Herald has spawned. Skyla is kind of roaming up here, but look at bot lane. Flash was blown for Shoko. Might have been hooked by Immortal. Great play. Maybe they dived this actually. It looks like Gucci could have the opportunity if Immortal and him were to find a good moment. If that zap hit, I feel like she could have mega death rocketed in there. But well played for the side of Babaducks. They found the moment where Skyla was roaming and Immortal landing a good hook onto onto Shoko, and really forcing a perfect summoner spell that may have been impactful if Skyla continues to roam. But it looks like Janitors are going to go ahead and go towards the Rift Herald here. And they're just going to take this free objective. It looks like Babaducks are running towards it. Yaxter and Crimson Comet are walking forward. They're going to catch them on this. Jarkuns and Dofi are rotating towards. They're looking onto the Camille here. Camille is going to ulti on top of Crimson Comet, but no damage is going to go through because of the Xin Zhao ulti. And there goes the Winston getting a third kill onto the Xin Zhao. Double kill onto Jarkuns, and that's 4 kills on the side of Janitors. Oh, Mega Death Rocket missing just by an inch, but I do not think that would have had enough damage to get anything. Very close, but hey, Babaducks getting the first turret of the game through bot side. This is going to be good for Glitchy to get this gold. She is on the Kraken Slayer now and everything, but they're going to go ahead and Rift Herald mid here. Looks like Yaxter might not be able to do anything. Mortal's looking for a fishing of a hook here. Might be able to catch a Mumu. Ooh, looking for Hui. Is going to get the Hui out. Malzahar going to press R. Doesn't have the R. There's nothing's going to be able. He's going to flash forward. Immortal is going to get stunned and knocked down. And boom, goes down Immortal. Another kill going to the Royal Clash. 6-7-0 here. First blood. A first kill for him. And well played. Immortal had such a great idea. He did see the way. He saw everything. If Malzahar had ult there, I feel like this turnout could have been a kill and a good shutdown gold on for Yaxter, but just maybe the communication of just not having ulti was just not there. Looks like lanes are going to go ahead and trade here. Glitchy is going to be sitting in the mid lane. Doesn't have a tower, so Immortal does need to kind of get all this vision around her to make sure that she has the ability to play safe. Shoko still does not have flash, so maybe they can look for something on him. Looks like Jarkuns, Duffy going ahead and trading damage here. Duffy, though, you don't win this. He has Sunfire and Bramble, so he does kind of beat you. You did kind of lose that momentum that you should have had. Tristan here looking onto Duffy, might be able to get her, but hook shot in a way. She's out. Camille's just out of there. Very slippery champion if you do not have a good amount of lockdown. But great lane transitions here. Glitchy is going to be in the mid lane now, trying to farm up. She does have the Kraken, like I said. Might be able to look for maybe Brunon's next or an IE. Maybe get some much damage, but Babaducks, they need to find this Hui. He has so much gold. He's so rich. He picked up the Dark Seal, has 5 stacks, is looking towards his second item. I'm not too sure where he's going to go with that build, but we'll see. Gucci here with the Kraken Slayer may be able to get more gold onto her. Hook and a miss. He was fishing for anyone there, but field gold does not hit anyone down the center. The pings are going to go off. It looks like third Drake is about to spawn in about 10 seconds here. I'm not too sure if Babaducks have the ability to fight this. I mean, Glitchy is pretty strong. If they find this hook here onto Skyla, Oh man, they might be able. I mean, any hook onto one of these carries, especially the flashless Quay and Jin, could really turn around something. Looks like Amumu is kind of sitting in this bush here. Gucci a little too far forward, does get hit by the bandage toss, and it looks like all the CC is going to go down onto her. Wei does get hooked. Malzahar is trying his best. Wizao is going to go ahead, ulti one. Wei's going to get the kill onto Blitzcrank. It's going to be a double kill. One Jin is going to also get Glitchy there, and it's just Babaducks are going to have to fall back. Man, Amumu sitting in that brush really found the opportunity when Glitchy walked just a little too far forward. Crimson Comet looking to maybe go for a steal. Kind of went in just a little too early. Didn't have any vision of how much health the dragon had, but that's fine. I feel like that was just well played for the side of Janitors. You know, Royal Clash found a great bandage toss onto Glitchy, and she basically was just CC locked and could not find an ability to play the game. Malzahar, though, might be able to get a kill here if he... Skyla is pretty low. He does have the Rylai's. Flash is going to be burned for Skyla, and wow, great Mega Death Rocket, and also the Rylai slow on Malzahar, really almost pushing to the limit of getting that first kill for Babaducks, but it's okay. It's going to be very slow play. It looks like Janitors are going to be 6K gold lead at the moment. Oh, good little root there onto Mortal, taking a little bit of damage. He is going to proc his Celestial opposition, so he doesn't have that ability to like tank and soak the first point of damage until like another 30 seconds when that cooldown comes back. But this Camille and Malphite are really just duking it out. They have yet to really get into those team fights, those big team fights down at like Dragon and stuff like that. They are just been skirmishing and punching at each other. Root onto Glitchy here. Hook is going to go wide. Is going to miss Skyla. I don't know if you want to actually hit that hook there. She does have Encore soon. Looks like Glitchy is good. Ooh, good flash by Glitchy. If she didn't flash that, Camille would have been able to ulti her, and they would have gotten the ability to lock her down and maybe get another kill onto the ADC. Zoomies, says Blitzcrank. He is kind of looking for vision right here. He is going to throw a hook out just to kind of say hi. He doesn't have the follow-up, so he does have to be careful here. Malphite trading with Camille, but what can Camille do? She went Ravenous Hydra first item into Sheen versus a Brambleback Sunfire armor stacking Malphite. Like, this Rock, you ain't gonna cut it, my man. You ain't gonna cut it. But so far, this Janitors playing a very good safe game. Ooh, they might be getting the hook. Good hook onto Skyla. She does not have flash. Encore is going to go out. Will they be able to do much here? Can Glitchy get the kill before? Glitchy does get the first kill on the Skyla, but they're going to go ahead. Janitors cleaning up a double kill. They're going to waste the TP for Camille, and they're going to get 2-for-1. But well played by both sides there. Babaducks getting a good hook onto Seraphine, but the Encore used by Skyla is trapping them into the bandage toss, into the Amumu's ultimate, and they're just CC'd forever. Xin Zhao and Malphite kind of looking here to maybe stop this Baron. This is a little risky for Janitors. I don't know if you guys have the damage, especially with this tanky Malphite and Xin Zhao able to push forward. Yaxter does have TP. There's going to be TP for the Malzahar. Malphite has to go in so Malzahar doesn't take any damage. They might be able to scare him. Are they going to go for it? What's going on here? They're doing the Baron dance right now, and they're just kind of scaring them off. Well played for Babaducks. I mean, I think they could have maybe pulled the trigger there and maybe killed one or two, but well played. They were able to waste so many resources. That was 2 TPs by both Wei and Camille to make that Baron play happen, all for the price of just Yaxter's TP. So well played. Babaducks able to just really scare off Janitors from this play. Wow, what a game so far. I mean, this team does need to be kind of scared, because if Malphite gets to that tanky point where he can just one-shot Jin and Wei with the Xin Zhao, and able to really get this Jinx to get excited. Oh, looks like she's gonna be going actually for Runon's Hurricane on her second item. Not a bad pick. I feel like, oh wait, flash by Skyla. Immortal fishing and hooking, but missing. No vision of Skyla and where she flashed. But it doesn't matter, you know. Getting that very important cooldown on the support. All Immortal needs to do is look for her again. Hopefully this time they can burst her so that she doesn't drop the encore on them. But good plays, good looks for Immortal. Really fishing and finding, trying to make any opportunity happen, which he should be doing. Jinx, looks like, let's check out the CS here. We do see that Jinx has kind of evened out the CS. It was a 50 to 60 CS gap in lane, and it's now gone to 30. The gold is not as bad. I mean, right now in the jungle it's pretty bad. It's 2k gold lead, but we're looking onto the third Drake for Janitors here. They are going to spot it. It's at 7k HP, but both teams, oh man, Jarkuns, he used his TP for top. They don't, it's going to be a 4v4. I don't know if they can do this in 4v4. Crimson Comet's going to go forward. Way's going to get the damage. Xin Zhao is going to be locked up, and they cannot get the kill. Oh man. Crimson Comet is kind of forcing all of these steals right now. I don't know what, I mean, I get it, but they're just going to look on the Baron now, and they do not have the Xin Zhao to help. Yaxter is already backing. He might be able to walk towards them. I mean, Babaducks are going towards the Baron. Maybe they're going to look to try to stop them from doing this again. I don't know if you'll be able to do it twice in a row, but let's see. Malphite is hovering this top side here. They're pushing out the mid lane before they can do anything. Immortal is showing up. Jarkuns has his ulti. Hook's going to go wide and miss. Huey is going to hit the Blitzcrank, but that's not going to be a person you want to hit. Are they going to go for this? Glitchy is in a bad position. She's not in front of the tanks. Ah, man. It looks like Janitors are just going to go ahead and get the objective. Babaducks just not in the right positions to be able to even attempt to fight there. So Janitors are going to take the Baron, and let's see how much they can do with this. The gold lead has shot up to 8,000. It's not looking very good. Babaducks are still scaling though, so if if they can maybe stop this push, get a little bit more gold onto their ADC. Their ADC does have 2 items now. She is sort of strong, but she needs that IE and or LDR to really make a difference in this game. They need to find these picks. Immortal, he has been looking, but he's been kind of missing a little bit, so he's not really able to get much done. We do see Glitchy is going to be here on the bot side collecting about a 3-wave crash. And Janitors, they're kind of forcing a 4-1 right now position. Wade did bat. So they are going to be going towards mid here. Immortal might be able to look for a hook with Yaxter, but I do not know if they have enough damage. He is sitting at 2 with the Malignance and Rylai's, but that doesn't really, it's not really screaming burst to me. But she has ran up now. She is going to use the minigun. Maybe a hook here, but it's going to go ahead and miss. So now Janitors are able to walk up without that threat of a hook to kill. They're going to go ahead. Oh, Amumu catching Crimson Comet on the side here. Royal, he was sitting on a bush, and it looks like Immortal is going to try to help him, but it doesn't matter. Royal Clash is just so strong. He is 4-0-8 within a Leandries and a Sunfire. Glitchy here in a bad spot. Is going to get way ulted. Maybe that's going to be the QW. Is that enough to kill her? That's enough to kill her. Man, Huey is so good. So strong. Has 19 on his Dark Seal. Sorry. And that's going to be another kill for Janitors, picking up the third onto Immortal. And they're just going to rush and push mid here. Yaxter trying to do as much with his Voidlings and stuff, but it isn't really going to get much done. There's going to be the bandage toss from Yaxter. Yaxter flashing, and he's going to go ahead, try to get as much damage, try to clear the way, but nothing's going to happen. And Crimson Comet just is so far behind. Royal Clash really just kind of taking over in this jungle position. The jungle mid duo of Winston and Royal Clash is really scary. Jarkuns trying to stop this top lane, but nothing's going to happen. Megadeth Rocket is getting shot. Still not enough damage though. Looks like they might catch Dofi here. Dofi is going to go ahead, hook shot away. They still do have Baron. They're trying to find something. Immortal just a slight second away. There's going to be the Hui ultimate. It's going to be onto Crimson Comet. Not going to take any damage because the ult is in the way. Royal Clash gets the kill onto Immortal, but Dofi finds Gucci on the side, and Crimson Comet is going to be the third to go down here. And it looks like Janitors are going to go ahead and get another kill on the side of Baba Ducks. It is now, they're just looking to go ahead and push mid. They still do, I mean, they don't have Baron anymore, but with 3 dead, it's looking very, very scary. Here's going to be the Camille, going on to Yaxter. Yaxter ulting the Camille. She is going to be taking a lot of damage, but just doesn't have enough to kill. Very well played so far for Janitors, really pushing their lead, just slow and methodically. They might actually just end here. There's going to be Yaxter trying to get caught, but he's going to get caught by the hook shot by Camille. Immortal is going to be there to stop her. He's going to get his first kill. There's going to be the first kill shut down onto Camille for Yaxter, but they're going to go ahead and focus on the turret. Hui and Jin hitting the turret. There's going to be another kill onto Amumu maybe. That's going to be the third shutdown for Blitzcrank. He didn't want it on Blitzcrank though. Crimson Comet going forward. Is trying to look for Skyla. Is going to flash. Wind become lightning. Is going to hit. Flash for Jin. Maybe he's going to continue. I don't know. But does he have? He's going to get 4-shotted in the face by Jin. And Jin, he's going to go ahead because she has to flash away. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. But Babaduck stopping the Janitors from pushing towards their nexus and ending the game. But it's still going to be very scary. It's a 12K lead. The Janitors are looking at this dragon too. This can be soul. Chemtech soul for them. Yaxter is pushing out the bot lane. Is going to reset. Jin is going to start the dragon. And they can't really do much with Crimson Comet dead. There's just no way, no position to be able to steal this away. So it looks like Janitors, they're going to take the Drake and possibly just look to 5-man mid here. Or even do like a 4-1 where they go top. But I think they're just so strong that they can just A-ram it down and get the game-ending win. It looks like Jin is going to be taking a reset here. Is going to get his rapid-fire cannon on back. And then look at Winton's way, man. He has 25 stacks. He is so strong. If he hits you with that ultimate, you are more than likely getting bursted and dying. But it's okay. Yaxter here, pushing out the mid lane, really trying to get as much of the CS as possible. I mean, it's possible maybe they are able to hold off for a while. They do still have a very strong team fight potential, but I just don't see it happening. It's looking very grim for the side of Babaducks. They are getting trying to clear out some vision here into the blue quadrant. Baron's up in about maybe a minute or two. Maybe they fight for the Baron, maybe they don't. We'll see what the Janitors' idea is going to be going forward into this next game. Dofi here is pushing out bot lane. He doesn't have TP, so he is getting some deep wards, trying to make sure he doesn't get caught out by anyone. Jarkums does have TP, so if there were to be a Baron play, which it looks like it is going to be a Baron play here, Amumu already starting it. Hui is kind of trying to play the interrupter here. Let's go look at the Baron here. Look at the Baron. Looks like things are going to go in. Yaxter is taking some damage here, and they're going to be looking. Crimson Comet over in the back is going to maybe possibly look for a steal. He does have the blast cone there. Yaxter is slowing down as much as they can. He's going to go in. W here's the Windside Lightning, and it's going to be who got the Baron? The red team still the Baron, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be a team fight here. It looks like Way's going to get a double kill onto the Blitzcrank. Royal Clash. Jarkums getting a triple kill for the Winton. Winton might be able to get a penta. Well, he is looking onto Yaxter. That's going to be a one-shot for Flash. Flash for Yaxter. That's going to be a quad for Winton. Shoko, what are you doing? Stealing his penta. We don't do that. That was his moment. What a teammate. Securing kills. But it doesn't matter. That's going to be going game 1 for UOG Janitors versus the Babaducks. Well played. Almost ending at a 20K gold lead. Janitors really pushing their lead, but it doesn't matter. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break before we move on to game 2 of Babaducks versus the UOG Janitors. Oh,
was sitting out.
Oh, okay. Here. Why? I thought this, but she hasn't played as much as Jacob.
We are not going to do draft low. They're going to just finish draft low.
Yeah, I mean, what they'll do is like during the drafting phase, I'll just talk about the last game and we'll move forward from there.
Want special guest? Yeah. Huh? Grab a special guest. Oh, no, they're all playing.
Yeah, they're all playing. The only person not playing is Jacob right now. And, well, I guess Tim, but
Tim, do you know your league yet?
nah, he's good. My solo cast is fun. Allows me to talk without stopping.
I mean, me, someone was going to ask the questions. Why is it bad to play Camille into off fight?
Yeah, but I don't have to ask anymore. I can just say it.
Yeah.
Because right before we all went up, I dropped 20 million.
You're warmed up the most.
Yeah. I was playing some people anymore.
Why didn't you freaking find it? Say, dude, let me finish these guys. You should have fought him. Your guys' goal is to win, not to like give each other equal play. Like the reason why I'm not playing you guys is because the better team. The better team is. That's why I'm not playing.
For most of the tournament, our comp when I was playing, it was still throwing me off because like I would recently start playing something. It works into like three GOs by passing on. I was playing silver for like 3 games until we were walking in. And then I was playing Jinx most of the time. Jinx my first guy, so I know country.
That's what I have the problem with all these teams, especially the red team. They are putting new guys on characters you have never played before.
Yeah.
You just started playing. Like, where the hell is your comfort fix? Like, every game I've seen, I've watched you guys, and together, there's no comfort fix.
Yeah, when Tristan goes, oh yeah, play for something, stick with me. And then they bang Gucci all over the YouTubers. And it's like, sure. I think the only time I got to play a competitive was against CWP. I played Lucian.
Damn it. They're drafting low. They're in draft low right now. Yeah. So we're just gonna wait for them to around.
Oh, are you streaming? Are you streaming?
No. You're watching it right now. We're just watching it.
Oh, let's just fucking play it then. Oh, I thought you didn't want to do that anymore.
Yeah, I didn't want to do the draft low. I'm just watching it right now, just so I can keep track of where they're going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like at their last two picks, and we're gonna swap to casters, and then you're gonna talk about the game, and then we're gonna go to everything while James is talking. They're gonna go into everything. Draft's gonna happen, and then when we get into game, he'll talk about the picks. So you should like to sound like what? 5 minutes?
No shot with things.
Joe? Who's Joe?
No Martin.
I know. Explain.
No, look at watch me in the cipher. I don't know what it is.
Ready? She's been practicing.
She got Damon teaching her too.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
Huh?
She got you teaching her how to
Yeah, I
play
was
Zeri.
watching her and teaching her how to play it.
Wait, all night last night, right?
She can solo carry
Hell yeah.
if she gets to the necessary items. What is
that team called? Let me see. Oh yeah, she gets. I don't know if I like the art with it, but it's fine. I would have just gone Nautilus.
I think when I played Zeri with him and you told him to play more enchanters and stuff, and not really engage support.
No. So what I said was her best pairings are enchanters, but
That's what I think.
you can also play Braum and Nautilus with her as well. It's just a little bit more difficult. It's a different place. You're no longer buffing Zeri. You're healing Zeri.
Like that. But I'm surprised they let him use the wrong.
Well, I mean, they had to ban either the Quake or the LeBlanc.
Yeah, his
And his Quake is, it's literally his one trick right now. That's all he's playing.
I think his way is a lot more scary than his back.
Yeah, because that's all he's been playing.
His way,
Like, not even joking. Look at his match history.
oh yeah,
It's just Quake.
which is pure pain. But LeBlanc's still terrifying. Like, yeah, he's a perfect laner right now. Well, semi-perfect.
He's better than you right now.
Yeah, for
sure.
Because he plays mages.
You
And a lot of better things.
What role are you playing against CWB?
You're
playing AD?
Yeah, Brandon said for me to play AD.
Okay, that's easy.
How are you?
Please pick something easy like Jin.
I see your Kai'Sa.
Oh, what do you play then?
I play Kaisa.
I
Oh, that's
see
fine
this
then.
Kai'Sa. This Kai'Sa.
I know my chapters for ADC. It's Kaisa, Aphelios, what the fuck is that one guy? Yasuo, and Samira. Vayne.
Yeah, so not a single champion you play works well with Skylar.
Zaya, probably. Azriel. I still play those chapters, I just need to warm up with them.
It would probably be Ezreal, I would say, will be your best pick.
Oh, Vayne. Vayne is one.
Okay, then that's playable.
Oh, I can. Oh, yeah. No. At this point, whenever I like learn this guy.
I guess Aphelios would be good too because she plays Enchanters. So Aphelios would be fine.
I play really hard opponents for no reason.
Me too. I play Fiora.
Literally my first chance is Cyber is Rebellion. That's one of the hardest.
My first time as well.
See, that's what it was.
And then there's this little circle on the
Wait,
bottom.
Loki?
That's when you press the unlock.
We're walking. So, there you go.
And we are back for game 2 of the UOG Baba Ducks versus the UOG Janitors. And what a game. UOG Janitors really took a hold of that lead that they had and really shoved it down into Baba Ducks, not giving them a single chance to get back into the game. But it's fine. You know, maybe Baba Ducks have a different plan coming into this next game, and maybe they'll be able to get that scaling opportunity because they just kind of fell apart when Royal Clash 670 was really making plays all over the map. They were also rotating correctly with their team, really neutralizing the fact that the Baba Ducks players were just never in the right positions. But it's okay. We do know that the draft was just finished while getting into game 2. So let's go. We're now kind of waiting for their spectating delay, but that game 1 really showed the dominance of the team that was meant to be for Janitors. Shoko and Skyla, they've been playing together for quite some time now. Really do have a synergy built, unlike Glitchy and Toby, who are still fairly new to working well with each other, especially with the ever-changing ADC with Smiling. It makes it really hard to build synergy correctly, but who knows, right? This is still how the tournament goes, and they still have a long way to be able to play together and really get to that synergistic bot lane that a lot of bot laners want and have. Also, Delphi on the Camille wasn't really as impactful as he should have been against the Malphite. Jarkuns played a really good neutralizing game, not allowing Camille to really take over, so they kind of were just aesthetics. But overall, very good game for both sides, and I'm very excited to see what game 2 brings. So I think we're still kind of waiting on both teams to start. Right? Yeah, we are. Sorry about that. But, before we get into game two, why don't we go ahead and just shout out our loving sponsors who really make this stream come alive. So we got to always thank GTA, Global Recycling Center, Pacific Federal Management, NACE Esports, Triton Esports, MacTech Guam, Pacific Data Systems, Laddie Esports, the UOG Endowment Foundation, Micronesia Brokers Incorporated, Heavy Hitters, and last but not least, the University of Guam Triton Store. Without you guys, this stream would not be possible. Let's get right into the draft. We do see now that UOG Janitors are taking the blue side. This is because Balbaducks did get to have side selection after their loss, so they did pick red. We're going to go ahead and ban the Lee Sin and the Nocturne. Get Crimson Comet off of Lee Sin. And they do not want to see Royal Clash on Nocturne. They are going to also ban Viego away from Crimson Comet because this is a 1v9 champion that he does play. He can take over the game if given. It looks like they're going to go ahead and ban away the Amumu. They really did see that Royal Clash's Amumu really did make a difference in that game. And there goes Yaxter's Azir and the Hui. Winton's Quadra stealing Hui away is no longer being played. And we're going to go ahead and see Dofi picking up the Trundle and Jarkuns on the Wukong. Very well played. Jungler, looks like Crimson Comet is going to pick up the Jax. Royal Clash is going to play the Master Yi. Wonton on his signature LeBlanc. He's been playing a LeBlanc a lot more than his Hui. So this is, I think, his first time actually playing it in a tournament. So very excited to see that. We do see Yaxter still back on that Malzahar. Very good pick into the Master Yi, by the way. If Master Yi does kind of queue forward, he can just press R and make sure Master Yi does not move at all. So good pick. I'm very excited to see how this game goes because both teams so far are drafting very, very similar but very different at the same time. Right now, I'm kind of leaning towards the Babaducks. The Wukong, the Jax, and the Malzahar have very great pick and team fight potential. And unless if the Trundle, the Master Yi, and the Blanc don't really... Oh! We see Glitchy on the Zeri pick. I know that she's been playing this a lot in solo queue. Finds the champion so much fun. And of course, Shoko and Skyla on their Jhin and Seraphine. We do see Immortal picking up the Bard with Zeri. Very interesting. She does do well with these Enchanter type picks. But I'm very excited to see this game. This is a lot of different champions that these players get to play. And I just want to see how it goes. Both teams have a very good way of wanting to play this game. Master Yi, Janitors, they have very strong pick potential, playing the LeBlanc, Jhin, and Seraphine. If they're able to catch one of these members, specifically like the Zeri in the late games, and just instantly melt her because she doesn't really have any peel besides like the Malzahar ulti, and if Wukong is sitting on her, then yeah, it'd be crazy good. But for now, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break while we wait for the spectator delay. Please do not touch that mouse. Go get a snack, grab some water. We'll be back for game 2 of the UOG Babaducks versus UOG Janitors.
I'm excited to see Zeri. I want to watch the Zeri too.
Maybe at 1 minute you can play the GTA app for fun.
Oh yeah. It was our correct provider right now.
Mine is IT.
Dog shit. Dog shit, dude. The name labs.
So that's my first pentakill ever too.
What? Right.
First ever.
First ever pentakill. I lost my penta card.
Oh,
Today.
yeah, today.
That's really like, why is this guy sitting up? This guy's more warmer than like half of us.
It's because I'm not playing.
You only
I was
played
playing
one game more.
Really?
No, you only played like 1 or 2 games more.
Yeah, this morning.
But she was playing since 4 a.m. last night.
Wait. She did sleep.
Oh, I should be drunk. Sorry.
It was
I mean, well, like I said, I think Gucci hasn't played more than Jacob Dickinson.
No, we've been alternating.
Oh, have you?
Game
Oh,
one,
okay.
game two. If it's not game one, game two, she plays game one, I play game two. That's how it
Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't know why I thought you played one game or one series together. One full series, but it's fine. It is fine. I hope you had a good time playing nonetheless.
Dude, it was fun. Got to meet new people. League was getting boring because I was lonely.
Well, now you have more people to play
Hell
with.
yeah, solo queue sucks.
True. That's facts. All right, drop that GTA commercial.
Let's go, man.
We all start somewhere. We start with the day. We start with him. We start with family. We start with a lesson. And the perfect wave. We start here and here. We start at your office and your home. We start with the connections that matter the most. The ones that move us, change us, inspire us. In an ever-expanding world, personal connections are what tie everything together, what ties us together. We all start somewhere. At GTA, we start with you.
And we are back. Let's go ahead and get into the loading screen of the game. We do see both teams. Again, Jarcoons in the top lane playing Wukong. Crimson Comet in the jungle playing Jax. Yaxter on his Malzahar. Glitchy on Zeri. And Immortal on Bard. We do see Dolphy playing Trundle. Royal Clash 670 playing Master Yi. Wonton on LeBlanc. Shoko on Jin. And X-Skyla on the Seraphine. I expect both teams, they're already meeting in the middle like this, playing that standard. I do want to invade you 5-man point.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Both teams playing very standard, sitting in the back, not wanting to make any plays here. Surprised they aren't trying to look for any early invades to get some vision onto the jungler. So that they know where the jungle's playing. But I guess, with the Jax and the Yi, they're kind of playing the full clear anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We'll see. If we can, let's go ahead, pull up the items, and let's get this game going on. Dolphy is going to go ahead, walk up forward, gets a ward into the bush, does see Jarkuns in that tri-bush, so that's going to be an early ward. That's good information that Jarkuns can tell Crimson Comet, like, hey, there is no ward on Trundle, come top lane. Crimson Comet is going to start blue, so that he will be there to get to be in the top lane from doing a bot to top clear. We do see Master Yi is clearing top to bot. Might be able to look for something onto bot lane. Winton and Yaxter taking a quick trade. Yaxter getting a couple of autos onto Winton here. Very well, it's going to be a slow play here. I'm very excited to see this matchup. I haven't seen Winton's LeBlanc. He's going to W forward, break the shield with an auto. This is how you're supposed to play it. Really get rid of that shield early so that when you hit this level 2, you can possibly look to QW and get a chunk, especially with Electrocute. Looks like both sides on bot lane are kind of trading a little bit here. Glitchy and Immortal taking a little damage. Shoko and Skylar are getting a great bouncing grenade there. Is going to hit her with a good health damage, killing a couple of minions on its way. Bouncing grenades, when they bounce and kill multiple targets, they do a little bit more damage continuously. So very interesting. Okay, looks like Immortal hit level 2 first over Glitchy. I'm gonna assume she just kind of missed it a little bit. Do not get the T yet. Oh man, she doesn't know that the T, it needs to fill up first, and then you get more HP, but it's fine. Immortal kind of wasting a little bit too much mana here on bot lane. That's kind of scary. You don't want to waste too much to the point where you have nothing, no spells to throw out and save your ADC. But it's fine. Jarkuns and Trundle here in top lane, duking it out. We do see Jax is already on red buff, so is Master Yi. They're kind of both in this similar wave player state. Not one. I mean, I guess Master Yi has just a few hundred more damage, but he's gonna go ahead, smite it away. Will Crimson Comet do the same? Nah, he's not gonna. He's gonna save his smite for maybe Krugs here. So far, slow play game. Crimson Comet walking towards top lane though. Like I said, there is no ward that is available here. Dofi kind of hovering around, is not gonna spot Crimson Comet on that. So very well played so far. Looks like Master Yi did finish the Krug, so he is going to be one camp ahead. Looks like a ward's going to be dropped in the blue side here. Is going to get the Scuttle Crab and maybe look top. Dofi is in a bad position, so he might be able to look for something. Master Yi going to be taking a reset, and looks like Crimson Comet is just going to look mid, push through. Maybe possibly looking to get double Scuttle, but that Scuttle is gone, man. Now your tempo. Oh, first blood in the bot side. Skyla and Shoko again getting first blood on Glitchy and Immortal. I'm not too sure what happened, but I'm pretty sure these champions are just going at it. They're duking. Glitchy, 15 CS down. You know, is kind of missing her CS. It's okay though. This is her first time playing Zeri in competitive, so she might be just a little nervous CSing. Jarkuns and Duffy going at it. Level 5 on the Wukong is going to be a little bit of an XP lead. Might be able to kind of bully this Trundle just a bit. We'll see. Good slam and a wave. Looks like Duffy is going to hit level 5 here. Is going to pick up a lot of the CS, which might put him in a big lead. Dragon has spawned. And yeah, it's just going to be a very slow paced game, you know, like not much is going to go on. So we shall see what goes here. Zeri getting her boots. Shoko is on the lethality dirt, so this is going to be very scary. Gucci and Immortal can't walk up or can't get hit by any CC, or else this Jhin is just going to hit you with a whopping damage right there. As soon as I say that, Gucci is going to get rooted. He's going to have to flash away. That damage is really insane. Looks like Skyla and Shoko might be able to look here. He's going to get 4-shotted, but it's not going to have enough damage. If he had his grenade, he would have killed definitely. W goes out, misses though. Immortal just slightly away, not getting clipped. Jarkuns tagging, but we do see Crimson Comet here. There is no flash onto Jhin, so maybe, just maybe, if they greed for this turret plate, Jhin might be able to get collapsed on, and they might find an opportunity. But Master Yi, look at him. He's sitting in this tri-brush. He's sniffing out something. Crimson Comet is going to see this, but is going to let it go. Wow. Patience is really surely going, and look at this. Crimson Comet is wrapping around. Gucci is walking towards. He is going to get the kill. They're going to get the kill into Skyla. Crimson Comet getting the first blood for the Baba Ducks here. Exhaust onto Jhin. Are they going to continue forward? They do have a Master Yi. There's going to be the portal, and they look like they have a little bit more damage here. Crimson Comet going towards Jhin. Jin's walking away. There's the W. He is going to stun Master Yi. Can they get out? Good stun by Bard. It's going to be 2-for-1 trade. On the side of Baba Ducks, and that's gonna be 2 kills going over to this Jax. Very scary, but 2 kills onto Jhin. Very well played. You know, like I said, Baba Ducks, Crimson Comet had so much patience. He watched the Master Yi go towards Dragon Pit to start it, and as soon as Master Yi was away, he walked towards the bot lane that was kind of greeting a little bit for that turret plate, and they were able to find that 2-piece kill. Glitchy did die in the process, but 2-for-1 trade, I'd take that any day. Immortal does catch Janitors here on the Dragon. Did eat a little bit of damage. I don't know if they can do much here. Glitchy and Immortal, they're kind of far behind, you know. Zeri needs to scale, get some items. Doesn't really have any damage without her ult, especially. Yaxter and Crimson Comet, though, they are walking down. They're going to catch Royal Clash on the Dragon. They're going to go ahead and ulti onto him. Can they kill him? Crimson Comet getting a triple kill. That's 3 kills. Sorry, not a triple kill. That's going to be a 3rd kill. Is going to get the Dragon, too. That's a flash with Skyla. Will they continue? Immortal gets 4-shotted by Shoko in the face. Glitchy going forward onto Skyla. Isn't going to have enough damage there, but she's going. She's looking. Crimson Comet looking still, too. That's a ghost. Winston is here, though. Yaxter's going to catch Winston on the side. Is going to force him off. Well played by the side of Baba Ducks, getting the Drake and a kill. I mean, Shoko did get the response kill onto Immortal there, but still, Baba Ducks putting up a fight. really saying like game 1 was just nerves. We're here to fight, and we're gonna fight till we. Oh, it looks like Duffy's starting the grubs though. Royal Clash did go straight from death into the grubs. They're gonna pick up 1. Crimson Comet is just farming his bot side. He is 20 CS down, but 3 kills up. So I mean, you know, although he's not farming as well, he is picking up these kills, and he does have a Sheen already with a Ruby Crystal and a long sword. So very well played. You know, that's gonna be all Void Grubs. Trade of objectives. I mean, Infernal Drake for Void Grubs. I mean, for the team that wants to scale with Zeri, Jax, and stuff like that, I'd take the Dragons any day. But Glitchy and Immortal. Immortal does pick up the Merc Treads here. First item is getting caught with a lot of CC. He does notice like that Seraphine Jhin are kind of oppressive. If they do hit that very first CC, it is going to be very scary. Glitchy still on her boots. She is kind of lacking in the CS department, so she needs to just work on the CS. She needs to get these items. Is going to W over the wall. Does hit Shoko, trading HP there. Isn't much going to happen here. Might be able to pick up the remaining CS here, but waves. Oh, good stun onto Shoko here. Man, great ultimate, but can they do anything? Glitchy's still level 5, so I don't know if she can really fight this. Encore is going to go out. Glitchy gets shot down. Not shot down, but that's going to be a Jhin hitting her in the face, getting the 4th kill. And man, just Glitchy does not have the levels. If she was 6, maybe that might be turning. That might have turned in a different favor. But well played. A great encore by Skylar. Clip both of them, and Glitchy just kind of falling back. But Jarkuns and Dolphy going at it right now. Dolphy is kind of eating a little bit too much damage. Is going to get half HP'd, and Jarkuns just walking forward. A little insider lore. Jarkuns has a picture of every top laner. Oh wait, but look at this. Jarkuns and Dolphy going at it. That's going to be the Jarkuns going down. Maybe, might be able to get the kill. Crimson Comet saving the Wukong. That's going to be his 4th kill of the game. And Crimson Comet is online. He is going to look to try to hold this wave for Jarkuns so that he can take the reset. More than likely, does not need to TP. So let's see. Let's hope that Jarkuns just walks the lane, but we'll see. Looks like Trundle. You know, a little bit of a ha. But as I was saying, the lore behind these top laners, Jarkuns has a picture with every top laner he's ever solo killed in the tournament, and he's looking to add another one of Dolphy's face onto it. It's going to be great. That's only if he gets a solo kill, though. That one didn't count, so it's not going to be going onto the picture. Oh, we don't see those words, but it's okay. Looks like Glitchy is going to get a longsword here. Both mid laners. Looks like Yaxter is on a 30 CS lead here versus Wonton. Very, very good. I mean, this is how you're supposed to play this lane. LeBlanc doesn't really have the best wave clear without items. So all he has to do is just make sure she can't move and just constantly push her out of this lane. But look at this. Wonton's going to go forward. Is going to trade onto Yaxter. Isn't going to do much, though. Like I said, he does have that shield. And when that shield, but look at this in the jungle. Look at Bard and catching Skylar here on the side. She is getting slow, but nothing's going to happen. She's going to blast plant away. And they're just kind of clearing vision for this dragon that's going to be about to spawn. Very scary. I mean, both sides have particularly one person that could carry this fight. It is Crimson Comet on this Triforce and the Collector on Shoko here. I'm not a big fan of the Collector Rush. That item really did get nerfed a lot. But we do see Winton and Mount Yaxter going at it. Waxter is going to use the ultimate onto Winton. Is going to pop the clone. Is going to just win out on this trade. And then but that is a big cooldown used for Bobby Ducks. And that oh, look at that killing spree. Shoko getting another kill onto Glitchy here. Possibly getting caught out by Shoko's. Looks like the curtains did come down, and he was able to land every single shot onto Glitchy. It's not looking pretty for Glitchy Zeri right now, I'll tell you right now. She needs to slow it down. Royal Clash, they're onto the grubs here. They need to be able to stop them. You do not want this team to have 6 grubs to push turret plates. They are going to move forward with Immortal, push Royal Clash off of this, and they are going to go ahead and just take this objective. Well played for Baba Ducks. Using that rotation of that Bard and the push that Malzahar has to be able to stop Royal Clash from being able to get all of these all of the CS. A little glitch in the system, sorry about that. Technical problems, nothing we do, client sucks. But Jarkins is a little bit behind. I don't know if he'll be able to really solo kill Trundle anymore, to be honest. But we'll see how he does work, how he plays in the team fights. You know, if he is able to catch all the CC. Look at this. Winton and Yaxter. Of course, Winton Wing forward, trying to break the shield so that he can play a little bit more. Here's Crimson Comet helping him shove mid lane. They're looking to shove mid lane out here and then possibly, ooh, good chuck for Winton though. Crimson Comet is going to take half his HP, but they're going to look to maybe push mid, take a reset, and walk towards the dragon here. So, well played so far. Crimson Comet did kind of stay. He ate a little bit of the fruit salad. Is going to get spotted on these wards. Ooh, great ulti for Immortal. Might be able to encore. Does go down for Skyla. They're going to stun Skyla, but I don't know if that's enough. Shoko could flash forward. He's going to get the kill onto the Jin. Jin's going to get the kill onto Crimson Comet here. And the TP by Duffy. They're going to get a double kill for the side of UOG Janitors. And that's going to be a free Drake. Man, beautiful ult by Immortal, getting that stun and lockdown onto Jin, but Skyla with the last encore, clipping both of them and also just slowing them so that Crimson Comet could not get into that fight. Also, that was a very beautiful TP by Duffy. He was able to get to that lane. Yaxter going to drop the ulti onto Winston here, is going to chunk him out and really just not allow this LeBlanc to play the game. LeBlanc kind of low on damage here. Yaxter going to flash forward, misses the Q. Wow. Winton, 1 damage, basically an auto and E and Q away. But look at this, Crimson Comet is going to catch Dolphy out. That's going to be another kill to this lovely Jax. I think he should have given that to Glitchy on the Zeri, so she get a little bit more gold in her pocket. But like, this Jax is huge. Hopefully he doesn't get caught out like that before again, and might be able to really turn these games around. Royal Clash is kind of been taking a lot of this farming. He does have a 30 CS lead and is 1 camp away from completing his jungle item. Immortal and Crimson Comet here looking to maybe kind of kill these two, but it doesn't look like nothing's going to happen. Rift Herald is up. Might be just looking like a play towards the Rift Herald. They do not have the Malzahar ulti to stop this Master E. It's going to be really scary. So Rift Herald is going to get started. X Skyla, Royal Clash is spotted on the ward. Shoko is up here. Dofi's just a little bit away. Glitchy is in the bot lane versus Winton though. This is like not too bad. I mean, Zeri isn't strong enough to really participate in these team fights. Looks like Master E is going to drop the ulti. Great ulti onto the Immortal, stopping Skyla from doing anything. Stun goes down. Wukong gets to the end. That's going to be a double first kill onto the Master E for Crimson Comet. He's going to get 4-shotted by Jin, but does that matter? Wukong going forward is going to get the flash onto Skyla. That's going to be a 2-for-1 trade so far. They're going to continue. Jarkun's going to go and flashes are going to go away. Jarkun's 1 HP. The curtain is going to go calling. He's going to get his first kill, second kill, third kill for Shoko. Curtains called and they are able to turn that play away. Beautiful play, beautiful shots by Shoko there on the Jin. He is so strong. He is 10-1 on Jin. If you do not want to mess with him, Crimson Comet and everyone need to dogpile this Jin. Otherwise, he is going to take over this fight. He is so strong. The damage will be insane. So far, both sides doing well. You know, Babaducks, I mean, they're showing a lot of improvement from that last game, though. It looks like the nerves were shaken off. They're rotating as a team. They're really trying. Looks like Shoko is going to hit that W onto Zeri, but nothing's going to go forward with that. Jin and Immortals. Gucci, she needs items, man. She needs to get the CS. She needs some kills in her. She needs to get to that 3-item point so that she can actually turn these games in. She is 5,000 gold now on this Jin. Shoko hitting another W on the roof. Skyla does have her passive stack. She is going to just go ahead and heal the team. But yeah, massive gold lead in the ADC department. This Zeri is not able to play this game. Jarkins still hasn't solo killed Dofi yet, so I don't know, man. Will he be able to get that picture put on with Dofi's face as he solo kills every top laner besides? We'll see. Yaxter is pretty strong. He does have the Archangels, does have another item almost completed. Master E is pinging towards this Malzahar here. Looks like Dofi and Jarkins going at it. He's going to go ahead, take the turret. But Master E still hanging around that bot side. I'm still kind of looking for Malzahar. I don't know if Malzahar has enough damage to really destroy and kill Master Yi in one combo. I don't think so, at least. But she's sitting in the mid lane, really trying to get some CS back. She is 60 CS down. Looks like Master Yi is here. He is going to pop the ultimate. Immortal does get the lands. 2-man stun. Misses the Q. Will they continue? Malzahar is going to drop his ulti on the Master Yi. Does have the Archangel stuff. Will they be able to kill him? I don't think so. Royal Clash gets the first kill, but Immortal is going to trade the kill back. Crimson Comet is here. Winston is going to flash forward. They're going to get the flash onto the LeBlanc with the Ignite. Well played. Glitchy going forward. She might be able to R. She's going to go ahead, try to get some damage into this, but she's going to ulti. Will she be able to get the kill? She does get no kill here first, but oh wait, look, Shuko, he's low. Can Crimson Comet and Immortal find him? Maybe, I don't think so. There's gonna be a flash for Crimson Comet. He's gonna go ahead and shut down for Crimson Comet. Is gonna pick up that 1,000 gold. Is gonna get even more money in his pocket. He's gonna be so massive. They're also gonna get this mid turret. Well played. I mean, Master Yi and Jin, they were just a little too far forward. They really try to find this pick onto Malzahar, but they're forgetting that he has the shield on that Archangels, so that when Master Yi and Royal Clash went forward, he was able to just buy enough time for Crimson Comet and Immortal to stall it out to get a kill. And that's going to be, a kill on Master Yi and Jin, while for the kill on Glitchy and Malzahar, who, of course, Tristan, Crimson Comet got a shutdown, a massive shutdown. Rift Herald was dropped on top side here. They're going to pick up this top turret, which are Kunz, possibly getting some more money in his pocket. He is sitting on an Eclipse. Still hasn't solo killed Dofi, so I don't know what's going on here. But it looks like Dofi might be looking at 1v1, but clone out. He says, I'm good. Looks like it's going to be a dragon play. It looks like Janitors are going to start. They're going to stun up the Bard here. Flash from Bard. Winston's going forward. There's going to be a TP for the Malzahar, or for the Wukong. What could be happening? Blue Team's going to take the Hextech Drake. Crimson Comet is looking from behind, but nothing's going to go forward. They're going to go ahead and walk out of this. I mean, resources blown. They did blow both TPs on top lane. And they got the Bard flash, and they got the Drake. So well played, Janitors. Were able to make a little bit more of the situation. Crimson Comet still hasn't back, so I think he's sitting on so much gold right now. From the when he got that Shoko kill. So I don't know what's going on. He needs to reset. He's kind of just taking so much gold. He is going to get this bot farm, but Yaxter is here. Is going to push it forward. They're going to get another turret. This is a good little trade here. But Dofi is here to stop this. I don't know if he'll be able to. Royal Clash is kind of in the bot quadrant, so he may be able to go and hover over Dofi here, which he is going to go. He's walking towards his Krugs. Crimson Comet, Dofi Crimson Comet and Yaxter, they're pushing forward. Looks like Winton does get a solo kill onto Glitchy in the mid lane. Is a lot stronger than her for sure. She did finally pick up her first item. There's going to be a turret, though, for the side of Babadux. Yaxter walking a little too far forward there, my boy. Royal Clash is in the area. You do not want to get caught here. Looks like there's going to be Death's Dance here picked up for Crimson Comet. He's going to be 2 items. He's so strong. If this team is able to really peel for Crimson Comet, anything can happen. So they're going to go ahead, move forward. Baron is up. I don't think both teams really have a strong Baron take, really. I mean, unless Zeri gets a few items with to be able to help Crimson Comet take Baron. I don't think anything will happen. Yaxter is matching Dofi right now. Dofi cannot push this lane versus Malzahar. He will just outshove you any day of the week. Looks like both teams kind of just stalemating, but again, I just want to reiterate that the Babadux are showing up in a completely different manner this game, man. They were almost 20k gold lead down in the last game, and now it's only a 3,000 difference, and a majority of this money is on that ADC. If they catch Jin anywhere, but it looks like, as I say that, Mortal is going to get a caught. Ooh, great kill, great ulti by the side of Bard. Bard's going to hit the Q. They're going to double flash. That's 2 flashes for the side of Janitors. That's going to be Skyla and Shoko burning Ignite, heal and flashes. Well played, great resource burning. Immortal really finding a good opportunity with that ulti. He has been landing a lot of solid ults, I am not gonna lie. And he also picked up that Frozen Heart for that Master Yi and that Trundle. A little bit on the Jin, but not really much. But well played so far. Immortal I think he's shaking off those nerves of that Blitzcrank where he's missing hooks. He said, not today. I'm going to be hitting these Bard ultis. And so far, well played. As we do move forward, I mean, Duffy and Jarkins still kind of duking it out in the side lanes, trying to just get as much possible pushes as they could. I don't know if Baron is on the table for either of these teams. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're looking for it, but they need to play this carefully. They have to make sure this mid lane and all lanes are pushed so that, you know, when the Baron is taken or when Baron has been finished, they have some lane to push play over. Shoko Skyla here in the mid lane. They are kind of pinging towards Master Yi. Master Yi did see those guys on a ward. They're going to go ahead, go into this blue quadrant, and maybe clear out more wards, get some vision, really play around this Baron. Oh man, Gucci still, oh great ulti again by Bard. This time you do not have a flash, but that's gonna be the encore. Gucci doesn't get caught. They're looking for the kills. Master Yi is on the Bard, is gonna get his first kill here. What can Jax do? Can Jax stop it? But there's gonna be a double kill for Master Yi. That's gonna be a triple kill for Master Yi. And they're gonna go ahead. Yaxter is gonna have to run away, and this is gonna be a flash. And that's gonna be Baron for Janitors. Oh man, great Bard ulti again. By Immortal to catch Jin, but that encore by Skyla stopping Crimson Comet in his tracks from being able to really play this game. This Seraphine ults are such a massive problem, and they're gonna go ahead take this free Baron. I mean, Master Yi is kind of low, but I don't think he's gonna die. Yeah, that's gonna be Baron for Janitors. Man, I mean, Bard doing such an amazing moment finding these picks, but it seems like every time he finds an opportunity, something just goes wrong. It is so difficult for him, his team, to really punish the people that they hit with these Bard ultis. Gucci's still on that one item team. You know, maybe if she was at 2 or 3 there, if she was matching Shoko's items, like she probably could have taken that fight, but they're gonna go ahead and they're gonna take this Hex Drake. Master Yi, everyone running towards it. I don't know if this could be really scary for Babadux, because if they die and get aced here, they do have Baron where the Janitors can just take over the game. Wonton does go W4, but nothing's going to happen. Yaxter is going to pick up the Hextech Drake. We have smites on junglers, correct? Yeah, we do. Wonton W forward. Jarkun's kind of getting caught here, though. Has to flash away from Winton and all the slows that are happening. They might be able to collapse on this. Crimson Comet is going to go stop it. That's going to be the encore, but he's not going to get tagged. Ulti, Shoko is going to kill Crimson Comet here. Gucci and everyone, what can they do? They can't really do much. They have to run away. Gucci going towards the turret. Is going to have to flash away. Isn't going to die because Winton doesn't have much damage. Mortal flashing away as well. So many resources being burned. I mean, I guess you're trading Dragon for all of this, and that's going to be really scary. Babadux not having 3 of their flashes. And now they're just going to run down mid lane. I mean, it has shot up to a 10k gold lead, so Babadux, they have to play careful. They cannot give up any more kills in gold. Here is going to be Yaxter in the mid lane, trying to stop it as much as he can. W is going to hit Bard, but that's not going to be much. Yaxter is pretty strong. He does have 3 items. Whoever he catches in his ult, it might be an end of that. That person may be killed. So Yaxter, if he finds this Master Yi, if he finds this Jin, like they really need to just dogpile and figure it out and kill that one person. Jarkins, I mean, it looks like Dolphy using the Baron was able to get the top in him. This is going to be good for him. You know, he is really being this menace in the side lane. Mortal's Bard ulti is going to go wide, isn't going to catch Dolphy there. He does have to speed up with his W, so not calculating how fast Trundle will be running through. But yeah, like nobody really can match Trundle besides this Malzahar. Wukong has not gotten to the point where he can really win any fights, so he does need to play a little bit careful. Gucci still on 1 item. She is looking towards her Runons as her 2nd item here. It looks like they're looking on this Jin. Crimson Comet not spotted on any wards, is kind of walking towards this blue quadrant. Still not going to catch him, but they're going to catch him when he steps over this trap here. but nothing's going to happen. Jarkun's going to step on another trap there. Is going to get spotted on this blue ward, but nothing's going to happen. They're going to go ahead, take a reset. You know, they got a lot of gold to spend, but it looks like Bobby Ducks are kind of just chasing them down. They do not want them to reset with the gold that they have, but nothing can be done. Janitors really pushed a massive lead with that Baron. They're up 10k, and really it's just so scary. Let's go. I'm really excited to see if the Bob Ducks can turn these team fights around. I mean, Jax is still sitting on 2.5 items, but this Master Yi has farmed up 3. Trundle's on 3. Jin's on 3. So they really need to be careful when fighting these 5v5s. They need to find the picks with that Malzahar ulti, with the Bard ulti, with the Wukong Beyblade. Like, they need to just pick someone off before any actual team fight happens. Looks like Master Yi is going to get spotted on a ward here by Crimson Kami. He's going to go towards for him. Looks like Master Yi is going to drop the ulti just to get out, be safe in case he gets caught by anyone else on the enemy team. But that's going to be an important cooldown burned. So maybe no team fight. I mean, no team fight is really going to happen. No objectives are up. Wow. Baba Ducks and Janitors really making this game too. They're pushing them to their limits for sure. It's super exciting to see this kind of stuff, you know. These are technically the bottom 2 teams. And they're really just showing this stuff. Shoko having to flash the Bard ulti. Again, Immortal burning important cooldowns. Very well played. Dragon is going to be spawning here. It's going to be the 3rd Drake for either of them. Anyone that picks up this Hextech Drake will more than likely turn it. Wonton fishing for some damage, but it is going to get spotted on a ward. It looks like they're going to send Glitchy in the top lane to collect these waves. I don't know how much I like that. It looks like there's going to be a TP by Trundle, but this is not a good TP, buddy. You're going to get caught by the enemy team. Crimson Comet is going to stun him. Wukong's ulti is going to, first one's going to miss. They're going to go ahead and get the kill. Shut down for Jarkuns. Does that count for adding him to the picture on the wall? We'll find out. Well played. This is going to make this dragon even way more easier for Baba Ducks to play. So all they have to do is push this mid lane. I mean, they still have Glitchy. She is farming this top lane. This is what she needed to do to get CS back. Looks like there's going to be a quick technical issue. Game has paused. Please give us a few seconds as we kind of get work around and getting this game. Alright guys, we are back in, and it looks like as we were doing that, it did Baba Ducks did pick up that 3rd Drake. They have decreased the lead by a bit. They're 1,000 down now. Let's go ahead, pull up the items, pull up everything back, and let's see what we're working with. We do see Glitchy still on that 1.5 items. She still hasn't completed her Runons, but Shoko is on 4. Mid lane CS gap is massive though. Yaxter is on 3.5 compared to Winton here. He is pretty strong. He has been able to catch almost every wave possible. I mean, kind of hard not to when you're playing Malzahar, right? But well played so far. It looks like, did a team pick a Baron? Am I crazy? No, they didn't pick a Baron. Okay, never mind. Just kidding. I'm crazy. But yeah, so again, oh wait, just kidding. Yeah, they did pick a Baron. Okay, Janitors did pick up the Baron during the technical difficult issues. Sorry about that, guys. Looks like they did pick up the Baron. So it's a Baron for Dragon Trade. Well played for Janitors. Let's see what they can do with this. Again, Crimson Comet is hovering Dofi here. He has been a little pushed up a little too far forward. Yaxter kind of looking here. They're going to get the stun onto Dofi here. Maybe Yaxter gets in range. He might be able to flash R. It looks like he's not going to be able to get into range, but it's fine. Shoko does kill Glitchy on the side here. Immortal. Oh, Bard flashing into the root. Gets the stun. Bard is walking towards the stun. Maybe, ooh, Jax with the 3-man. They're going to shut down Shoko. Well played for the side. They're going to ulti onto Skylar. That's going to be Royal Clash getting the kill onto Immortal, but it doesn't matter. Double kill for Jarkuns. Well played for Baba Ducks. Triple kill for Jarkuns' Wukong. Wow, Immortal. I thought you were trolling when you walked towards that ult, but you were buying time. Really catching Shoko there. They were able to collapse so quick. Yaxter, you need to be careful here. Winston is kind of strong, but it doesn't matter. That's going to be a W forward, and it's going to be Ignite onto Yaxter. Winston not able to really get this kill. Isn't going to kill him. Maybe not. Actually, no. Yes, okay. He's not going to kill him. But, oh my God. Baba Ducks coming back in, finding the perfect picks when the team is not together. Immortal starting it off. I mean, Glitchy did get picked out early, but it doesn't matter. She was able to, she's still a non-factor at the moment. She needs her items. But Immortal catching Shoko in the ulti, in the stun, really CCing and buying time for both Crimson Comet and Jarkuns to finally show up and just destroy the Jhin. Not allowing to play this game. Looks like Duffy is going to take away these top camps. Immortal getting damaged here by Shoko and Winton, but not going to be able to move forward. Duffy is in a bad spot again. Is going to get Malzahar halted. Good ulti by Immortal, stopping the Winton from going forward. Shoko in a bad position. Jarkun's getting a double kill. It looks like it's going to be scary. Glitch is going forward, but the Master Yi, a last encore is going to get. She's going to kill Glitchy. That's going to be a one kill. Jarkun's killing Master Yi. Yaxter getting the slow onto LeBlanc. Flash forward by Wukong. Might not be able to get the kill, but that's going to be 3 for 2. Baba Ducks getting back into this game, baby. They are really pushing Janitors. They said, we are not going down easily. You are going to work for this game. Yaxter getting slowed and getting stunned by Skyla, but it doesn't matter, you know. Well played. They're going to be able to take this top quadrant farm. They're going to get more gold into Glitchy. Glitchy is now on 2 items. Is looking towards that very quick late third. She is slowly getting there. If she can get Hextech Soul and her items, she will carry the late game. She's got to be thanking her teammates right now for playing the absolute best early game they can. So let's go see what can happen. Crimson Comet, they're pinging Baron, but Dragon is almost up. They need to get some wards down at that Drake. Glitchy going over, looking for Raptors, trying to get as much gold as possible for this final games. As we look at all the summoners, it looks like Baba Ducks, they have no summoners besides TP on Wukong, but they do have every flash available for Janitors. So this fight at Dragon is going to be really scary. They're trying to look for Doofy in the top lane here because he has been kind of mispositioning and almost getting caught out every single time. But it looks like they're just going to go ahead. 5-man, they're pushing out the mid lane here. Dofi, looks like Jarkuns is walking top. He does have his TP, so he can do this. Ooh, who's getting caught here? Was that Crimson Comet? Crimson Comet getting caught, but it looks like Immortal is going to drop the ulti. But it doesn't matter. The flash is being flashed by Master Yi. Master Yi is going to be tearing. That's a double kill. Shoko getting the second kill into Glitchy here. Royal Clash getting a double kill. That's going to be the picks that they need to get this third Drake for UOG Janitors. Oh man, Baba Ducks, what were you doing? Getting caught like that. You were caught on vision. It looks like that ward did catch Crimson Comet in the corner, but doesn't matter. Jarkuns is going to eat this, is going to get slowed by Skyla. Winton and them walking forward. He's going to get hit by the root. That's going to be another root here. Can you move? No, you can't. Shut down by Shoko. That's going to be 4 kills on the side of Janitors. They might be able to look to just end this game. These cooldown, these respawn timers, they are too high. 50 seconds on the top laner, 10 seconds for everyone else. Winton going forward onto the Yaxter here. Yaxter getting caught. It's going to be popping the Archangels, but it doesn't matter. He's going to hit by the root. That's going to be the fill. That's going to be ace for Janitors, and that's going to be game 2. Possibly going to Janitors. Crimson Comet, Glitchy are back alive. Crimson Comet going forward. Mortal is going to hit 2 in the back line. They're going to go ahead, kill Trundle on the side here, but does that matter? Glitchy has her items. Can she take over? Crimson Comet missing his W. That's going to be 4, but they're going to get 2 inhibs. This is going to be a third. What are they going to do? There are no safety nets anymore. if Bobby Ducks do not find an angle, they're going to flash forward. Shoko's going to go forward. He's going to, oh, but Crimson Comet is going to get a guy blasted. Royal Clash looking onto Glitchy here. Glitchy is going to get killed. Carrot call, doesn't matter. Shoko, fourth bullet into the face of Immortal. Game 2, UOG Janitors, and that's series for the Janitors. Wow. Amazing game, guys, and that was so fun to watch. Baba Ducks, they played their hearts out today, but that's going to be the end of the line for them here on the UOG League of Legends 2024 Spring. But it doesn't matter. You know, they were putting up a good showing. From Game 1 a few weeks ago to now, they really showed improvement, and that is what we are trying to build in this community for the League of Legends team. But for now, do not touch that mouse, because we may have future streams today in a few hours. Knowing that Janitors won this game, their most important game is going to be the CWB versus Janitors game, because if they win that, they are in potential for tiebreaker scenarios. But for now, we're going to go ahead and sign off on this Baba Ducks versus Janitors.